Greetings, Internet, and welcome to the 6th annual Oxleymations vlog. What am I talking about, annual? I've been releasing like one of these every 2 months. But anyway, yeah, the 6th Oxleymations video blog, and the 3rd Early Mornings with Oxleymations. This morning I'm having a crab meat scramble with Colby Jack cheese, and a nice semi-tall glass of milk to wash it all down when I'm done. So, yeah, a little news for you guys. I remember how in my last video I was saying that I updated the software so now I can capture face cam along with the gameplay footage. Well, it turns out my laptop is not good enough to handle that. And what I mean by that is, if I was to record my when I tried to record my Five Nights at Freddy's test footage with the webcam, what I got was a jumbled mess. Essentially, it would be a still frame where the face cam was supposed to be in the upper corner, like over on this side, and the game itself would be playing with this ungodly echo, and sometimes it would stop, the frames would pixelate. There'd be this cool effect where half the screen would be like green and like washed away. So yeah, for the time being, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to add facecam, but I am, however, going to be able to use, what do you call it, voiceover. The laptop I have, an HP 15 notebook, is just good enough that it can handle that. So yeah, I'm still going to be able to get gameplay footage, but no face cam for now until I can get a better laptop. Just gotta wait for that, whatever you call it, tax returns to come in. And then I can actually start upgrading my shit and start making better things. But, yeah. So again, it's almost Halloween, and I am so excited about it. I don't really have a costume planned yet. I'm thinking I might just go with my Freddy Krueger costume. Speaking of Freddy, what do you think of my doll over here, hanging out with Pee-wee? It's a little idea that I came up with, trying to decorate the apartment for Halloween, since we don't actually have much along the lines of decorations. There's literally a skull with a top hat over there, a zombie art set thing wearing a bowler hat, and a 1980s McDonald's boo pail wearing a fedora. Yes, all my decorations are very dapper, you know, gotta have that hat. So, yeah, before and I began work on the Oxleymations 300. Unfortunately, the first game I completed, or finished, I didn't actually remember to record gameplay for. Yeah. So I spent about 3 days working on Disney's The Haunted Mansion for the PS2. Speaking of which, spent about 3 days working on this piece of turd right here. And no, I shouldn't even call it a piece of turd. This is essentially Luigi's Mansion if it actually had some balls. Pardon the language. Like, Luigi's Mansion, you could beat that in about a day. This one, I suppose you could do the same, but this one actually has a higher difficulty level to it. Plus it's got puzzle solving, which, sorry, I suppose the Luigi's Mansion game had that as well. But in my opinion, this one is, I'm not going to say better because I don't want to piss off a lot of you guys, but it's harder. There we go. It's a harder version of Luigi's Mansion. But regardless, I played that through and finished, not completed, finished the first run through it, and apparently there are, on easy mode I should say. And then there are 2 more modes. The one I unlocked by finishing it, which was hard mode, or extreme mode, something like that, and normal mode. The other game that I started, which I'm possibly going to regret, is... just another moment there, you beautiful people, you. Another one of my Goodwill Gaming finds, Dragon Age Origins. Now, this one is an action-adventure RPG, and as it starts off, I'm just going to say this now, these games kind of bore me. It's all the dialogue, all the cutscenes. At first, I didn't know you could skip cutscenes, but then after, fiddling around with the buttons on the controller, I figured out how, and I was skipping that stuff like crazy after playing the game for like 3 hours and dealing with people. Oh yes, you must go do this, and oh yes, and exposition, 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 exposition. And I was done with the exposition by that point. I just wanted to play the game. It's like, shut up, quit telling me things. I want to beat the crap out of things. I just want to take my sword, or, well, okay. I want to take my bow and arrow and kill enemies. That's it. I don't care about all this. Oh, so you're this guy, okay? You're the next Grey Warden. That's what they're called. So you've been chosen by Duncan to be the next Grey Warden. And unless being a Grey Warden allows me to actually attack shit better, I don't care. I really, really don't care. And I apologize to to anyone who sees this who is, a big fan of Dragon Age Origins. But these kind of RPG games, they, like I just said, they bore me. I want to beat things up and or be able to move really, really fast. I'm a platformer, okay? I am an action platformer kind of guy, and actually, yes, this has action platforming elements in it. I like that. Blah 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 story, blah 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 blah. Shoot things for a minute and then, oh, more story, blah 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 blah. You can keep it. But because I did say that I was going to at least attempt to play to the finish all of my games, again, all of them, I actually have 2 I know I'm not going to be able to play. Centurion Defender of Rome for the Sega Genesis, and I can't play that one because the cartridge itself does not work. I only still have it because it came complete with the box and manual, and I got it for free with a bunch of other games. And Billy the Kid for the PC, and the reason I'm not going to be able to play that is it's on a floppy disk. So in the future I may be able to find a peripheral to actually play it, because if the newest Godzilla movie, the one where, oh no, they made Godzilla too fat, that Godzilla movie, is anything to be, if there's anything to be believed in that movie, apparently there is now a USB peripheral to use floppy disks, which I kind of hope is true, so I can actually play Billy the Kid Returns. Regardless, I'm getting off topic here. So because I've said that I'm going to attempt to play these games to the finish, that 80-hour piece of garbage I'm going to be playing next. And my attitude towards it might change in the future. Like I said, I've only played 3 or 4 hours of 80-odd hours that I'm supposed to be putting into that thing. So by the end, I might like it, if I make it that far. About halfway through, I might just get ticked off at it because, talky, blah, 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 blah. Okay, go shoot that thing. Okay, now come back and talk to me. Blah, 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 blah. Because of that kind of stuff, I don't know how far I'm going to get in that game. The only reason why I'm playing it is because I made the fatal mistake of telling my roommate he could pick the next one that I play. I was like, yeah, ooh, oh, yes, yes, yes. I finished the Haunted Mansion. I'm good to go. Okay, so what's the next game? And then I was like, I just gotta figure out what's next. And then my roommate was like, Can I choose? And right there, red flags should have started shooting up because I have a couple games like Dragon Age Origins where I'm just like, why do I own this game again? Oh yeah, that's right, it was $5 at the Goodwill when it's usually like 15 at the exchange. So, yeah. I'm going to be wasting my life playing Dragon Age Origins for a while. Yay! And that one I haven't started recording any footage for, so I'm going to have to start doing that next time I pick up the game. Regardless, I've been rambling for way too long. It's almost 5 o'clock now. So, yeah. This has been another Oxleymations early morning vlog. And I will see you dudes in the next video. Cowabunga, and stay awesome. Peace.